Good morning. I'm back with another read. This time it's from my RUMI deck by Elena Fairchild. And I drew From Nothing to Everything, number 16. I'm going to read from the guidebook. Oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. RUMI. This is coinciding with the stuff, just like the rest of these messages, they just keep aligning to previous messages. But yeah, so, I mean, the reason I love RUMI so much is because of the poetry and just the way he speaks and, yeah. But, oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on, become a blank page. Yeah, that aligns with releasing the old, just like I talked about in a couple of prior videos, releasing old emotions, toxic people, places, things from our lives, old memories, old traumas, pain from childhood, pain from relationships, pain from never being appreciated, pain from people always trying to put you down and make you dim your light when you're around them because you're intimidating and threatening to them. Just from being yourself. That's the wound I'm currently working on. Maybe that's something that you're going through as well. But it's not a good thing. But anyway, yeah, so we're creating, like, by releasing all that stuff and working through it, we are essentially becoming a blank page so that God and the divine can come in and write on us. A partner can come in, a lifestyle can come in, a new job can come in. You have to get rid of the old to make way for the new. And it's really all about forgiveness, release, and, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that to forgive someone is to forget what they've done, but it is, it's, you know, forgiving others is more of a benefit for you, more so than it is them. Because if you don't let go of hurt, trauma, pain, resentment, and that kind of thing, it starts to create what? Grudges. And I know people who hold grudges, and they are not healthy people. Not mentally healthy, not emotionally healthy. Okay, that kind of stuff is child's play. It's high school stuff, you know. And essentially that is something I've noticed recently. Some people that are older than me, that are trying to cause me problems or treat me a certain way will come out in readings of readers I watch as a younger person because of their maturity level. There's somebody that's 10 years older than me that comes out as a child or a teenage person because that's where they stopped developing, was high school. Even though they're in their 50s, they haven't matured past that point. I also know someone like that that's in their 70s. They're still in their childhood. Haven't matured past that point. So that's, you know, that's getting stuck. And that's no good. Like, you can't get stuck. You're not flowing if you're stuck, right? Okay, let's keep reading here. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear you are releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself to be thus far, shedding the old skin. Another emanation of you awakes. Blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at the pruning stage, like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not. Your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and will shine even brighter for it. There is a greater story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of this great writer is beyond your comprehension. The stories that pour forth from that cosmic poet in every moment are so rich they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you. With a starring role and all the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they may seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by the greater storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in a tale of your unfolding divine destiny. We have to release that stuff. We have to release even the trials that we are currently going through. The attempts of putting obstacles and blocking our roads. It's all an illusion. Okay? We just have to focus on that. Anything that does not align with God is an illusion. And it's been placed there by many different people and society. And you know, we can't really get into that list right now. And make this video a decent amount of time. Okay. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go. Letting go of identities of knowledge and certainty, of opinion, and even attempts to control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then perhaps further still. We may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact through these rigors? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, it is as though a greater hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigors at an advanced stage on the path. We meet this challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given to our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognize the great divine source asking this of us. And so we do not give such an inclination due accord. We may persist with spinning our own tales instead. Our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed with its own judgments and declarations. Yet in the light of comparison with the divine tale of our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed as so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with the realization there is so much more. Or perhaps we still don't get the hint and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling. That life is such pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. That's self-pity and apathy, and that's a dangerous place to be as well. Remember, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And like I've said in the past, you can't lay back and expect God to move miracles and move mountains and stuff like that in your life. You're going to have to get up and show him that you are willing to fight and take necessary action steps to do the hard work to get on your path. And once you get on your path, the hardship's not over. It's just beginning. There are forces working against you when you get on your path to divinity with God. Absolutely, there are forces working against you. It's a tale as old as time. I mean, it really is. And I've been saying that a lot lately, I feel like, because it is. Because it's always been good versus evil. Am I wrong or am I right? Since day one. So this is ancient warfare, ancient tactics. I mean, I don't really think any of these things have changed since day one, you know? And that's okay, because we are ancient souls, right? I believe we are. Not everybody believes in reincarnation, but I do. And that just meant, you know, we're as old as these storylines. So if we can awaken that ancient wisdom within us, we can defeat these battles that are coming for us once we get on our path. Okay. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door, is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the great truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Yeah. Pray for open roads. Pray for obstacles to be removed from your path. Call on your angels, God, the divine, your spirit team. Lord Ganesha is a good one to work with if you have to remove obstacles from your path. Archangel Michael's another good one. He wields a sword and a spear, so you know what I mean. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs that would be grace, real, rich, dripping with goodness and sustenance. Grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to opening doors rather than closing ones. The divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. Once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even with our wildest imagination. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You are being asked to let go, to receive, to become empty, to be filled. Amen. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover. Let me start that sentence over. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may be of no longer holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided into your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day. Taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond one day at a time. It is the divine paradox that when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy, it is because reality is knocking at our door. More often than not, with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope that your fantasy is dying. It may be very painful and bring you much grief, but all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. Let go of fantasies. That's what it's saying. To dream is one thing. To fantasize is something else. What you're doing is creating an alternate, ungraspable reality for yourself. I feel like that's what this is saying. Stop fantasizing and start doing. Start taking action steps to get you to where you need to be so that you can start doing things every day that is going to change and shape your reality. Sitting around fantasizing, not doing anything about it is not going to get you anywhere. You're not going to manifest nothing doing that. It's okay to have a vision board. It's okay to have dreams and to have visions of a better place, a better time, and essentially that's how we draw in the good things in our lives. Imagining we're already with our divine partner. Imagining we're already in that vocation, that job that we want to be in. Imagining that we already have the money we need to access what we need to in this world, not out of greed, but just out of necessity and security. That's so don't get, if you're wrapped up in a bunch of fantasies, I beg you to come down and try to be in the earth, and try to get things done, and take action steps every day that's going to align you with attainable goals and dreams. Okay, an attainable goal or dream is a different thing than a fantasy. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it with expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. All right. This is the sacred honoring ritual. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. But this is what the ritual is for this oracle card in this reading. Place your hands in prayer and bow your head. Say aloud, I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. RUMI, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies, and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. So be it. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. Honor yourself. Honor fulfillment instead of fantasy. Shed your skins. Take inspired action and have a great day. Love you. Peace out.